One of the critical strategic concerns of the coming decade is the potential threat of an ICBM attack on our land-based missile forces. Without a defense, such an attack could destroy the retaliatory capability of the United States. In response to this growing threat, a decision was made in 1972 to launch a major effort to advance significantly our ballistic missile defense capabilities. This had to be a system capable of meeting any threat, from a limited ICBM attack to a massive full-scale assault. Such a threat would present a dense cluster of ICBM tank fragments, decoys, penetration aids, and live warheads. The defense system would have to be able to detect the incoming threat complex, be able to separate the ICBM tank fragments from the re-entry vehicle and decoys through a radar signal processing technique called bulk filtering, be able to distinguish between the RV and decoys, and identify the threatening RV through a computer process called discrimination. And finally, be able to launch interceptors to destroy the attacking RVs. In addition to developing bulk filtering and discrimination capability, the program would have to resolve several other key technical issues. Develop real-time engagement software capable of coping with a massive ICBM attack. Provide for an automated system that could be activated from a dormant state and operate in a severe nuclear environment. Out of these requirements established in the Site Defense and Systems Technology programs evolved a unique combination of radar, data processing equipment, and interceptor that significantly advanced ballistic missile defense systems design. A concept was developed for an advanced interceptor vehicle. However, since the vehicle was based on technology already proven in the Safeguard program, it was not deemed necessary to build and field test a new Sprint-type interceptor. Final validation of the system's technology design took place at the Kwajalein Missile Range in a test program using live targets launched from Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. A test facility was constructed on Mech Island, and testing began in May 1977 against targets of opportunity, that is, regular Minuteman launches. Then, in January 1979, the first mission dedicated solely to the systems technology program was conducted. This was the first attempt to detect and track an RV in an environment of booster tank fragments. The system successfully bulk filtered, tracked, and discriminated the re-entry vehicle. Another dedicated mission involved the tracking and discrimination of an RV whose heat shield had been modified to present a more realistic target to the radar, more like the actual Soviet threat. Again, the system successfully detected, tracked, and discriminated the RV. Then, in September 1980, preparations were made for the final dedicated mission, the most sophisticated test in terms of the target to be made of the ballistic missile defense system. The RV is identified, and all detection, bulk filtering, and discrimination objectives are achieved. The mission is an unqualified success. signaling the completion of a 4-year test program during which 50 missions were conducted at Kwajalein with a near-perfect success rate. By the end of the 1970s, the Systems Technology Program had achieved all program and technical objectives. The radar and software technology had been proven. The development and testing reduced the lead time for site defense deployment to less than 4 years, and a large database on ballistic missile defense was acquired. These BMD achievements have produced a legacy of technology and experience that can be applied to a low-altitude defense system for the protection of existing Minuteman forces and other hardened strategic assets. This legacy also has application to additional defense systems. It could be used as the underlay portion of a layered defense system. Or the technology could be used in a low-altitude defense system for protection of the planned MX missile. We have proven that today we have the technology to build an effective ballistic missile defense system. A workable system proven in numerous field tests against live targets. We have in hand the ballistic missile defense capabilities essential to our nation's survival during the critical decades that lie ahead.